first of all, the kids love learning relationship skills. They're all about their romances. If we think that they're texting about quadratic equations, we are wrong. So they're very, very fascinated by the topic. And young people can make so many poor decisions based on a bad relationship or a derailed relationship. It could impact their completion of school, they can get pregnant, there can be violence. And so it's very protective for young people if we help them learn the skills around their love lives. And when they learn that successful romances are not about fairy dust or moonbeams, but they're skill-based, they just bounce right up and they get it. They start to see that it's possible, that they can have a healthy romance. We get letters from teachers saying, this was the 3 weeks that we did this program in our class are the weeks that no one missed, everybody did the extra credit, and in fact they worked ahead in the workbooks and they did all the homework.
They don't want to get married, they prefer just to live together or have a boyfriend or have a baby out of wedlock. So it's important because they're making those decisions now. And we need to get to them before they decide, okay, I can do this without a partner. All I want is a baby, and I can do it on my own. So we need to get them and show them the value of the relationship.
Age 12 is the critical age where they usually start to experiment with alcohol or drugs and, other risky behaviors like sexual activity. So we find if we can catch them in that 5th, 6th, 7th grade kind of window, it's really a time when they're standing at a crossroads, and you can equip them with the tools to make healthy choices, or they can sort of just get drawn down the road of peer pressure and where everybody else is going.
We truly believe that from a life skill perspective, learning relationship skills are exceedingly important. But it's not just important for people who are over 18, unwed, having a baby, or have a 3-month-old or younger in their household. It's really a skill that needs to be taught to everybody.
Our goal is to not only teach them to say no to certain risky behaviors, but ultimately to give them something to say yes to. So it's important to intervene at that early age so they can really be exposed to what healthy choices they can make and the consequences of risky behaviors, but also to give them sort of hope that there's a future for them beyond maybe what they see in their own environment.
Well, most of our romantic relationships start around that time frame. And I think most of us go in doing what we've learned, and maybe what we've learned isn't necessarily healthy. And so if we can provide them with alternatives and at least options, then I think whether they make those healthy choices initially or not, at least they have them in the back of their head for future reference.